Hi, my dear Libras. Welcome to Luna Tarot. This is your reading for the remaining part of June, and I'm keeping the reading short, so I've only spread 9 cards instead of 18. Uh, let's just directly go to your reading. I've already shuffled and spread your cards, all right. So, in your recent past, the dominant energy was of hermit. Somewhere you were feeling lost in your life. You were unable to focus upon the usual pursuits that you used to focus upon or follow or do. But spiritually, you were on a quest. Spiritually, you had taken a time apart, back from your mundane, so that you could figure out answers. Card of Hermit represents a person on a journey. It can also represent an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn in your life guiding you, or else it's your own inner journey, what we are actually born to do. So somewhere you were trying to find out answers, even if the hermit is in a dark, is feeling lonely, but it has a lamp in his hand. And even if the hermit doesn't know exactly where he is going, but the lamp in his hand represents like he knows at least the first step, the next step, and then the next step, and ultimately it takes him to the answers that the hermit is seeking for, right? So in your recent past, the dominant energy was of hermit. You had maybe you were not really socializing much. You had taken a time out from all those mundane connections, mundane kind of life, and you were on a spiritual quest. And even if you felt abandoned by your relationships, like this person, he has 3 cups, but they are all empty, but the divine is giving him a divine cup of love. A cup represents emotions. So somewhere, even if you were feeling abandoned by your own people, but divine was there with you. That faith inside was there with you. Whatever you believe in, can be God, can be cosmos, can be a guru or whosoever, was there with you, because of which you were not really malnutrition in terms of emotions, right? And then Queen of Cups, either a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancerian woman was there. Not necessarily a woman, but yeah, female gender, like it can be a male or female, but feminine gender, right? So that kind of energy of a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancerian, or else if it was your own energy. So somewhere you had a control upon your emotions, and you knew how much emotion to give to whom. So in your recent past, spiritually you were on a quest, socially you had taken time out, and you had this emotional fulfillment from within, or because of your faith, if not from your relationships. And you knew how much to express to whom, may it be anger, peace, pain, happiness, joy, howsoever, whatsoever. You were pretty balanced when it came to expressing your emotions in whatever amount that was required by whichever connection or situation or circumstance. That was your recent past. In your immediate reality, you are pretty abundant. You have 9 of Pentacles. There is this lady who has 9 Pentacles, and though they are not 10, like you're not 100% where you want to attain, but it is 9, and you are pretty abundant. So you're feeling pretty fulfilled financially, like you have a lot of abundance and you're content in it. It's not 100%, but even if it's 90%, it's 90%, and you're pretty abundant about it. You're feeling abundant about it. You are able to relish and enjoy the resources that you have so far built, established, or acquired, right? And the card of Hierophant represents marriage, commitment, or a wise person in your life. If it is external, then that means you are quite committed to whatever goals that you have in your present, and you are actively working towards them. If it is wisdom, then that means either an external person, a guru, a preacher, a wise person is there to help you out, figure out what to do next. Or if it is your own energy, then in your present, you are very much in touch with your wisdom, with your logical, emotional, synced side, that is totally guiding you how to move the next step, how to take the next step, and where towards which direction, and towards your destination, right? And then Ace of Pentacles, again divine is giving you a lot of financial abundance. Basically, in your present, your focus is on pentacles, on money, on career, on finance, and it is all very abundant. In your past, it was more emotions, more spirituality, more emotions about your connections and stuff, though you had taken a time out. But if you were working on your emotions. In your present, it's all about money. You are pretty abundant already, you are content there, and because you're content and grateful, your finances are increasing all the more. Then in your upcoming future, if your reading resonated so far, only then move towards your future. Otherwise, you are free to check out your moon sign and ascendant sign. Alright, so let's move to your upcoming future. In your upcoming future, the dominant energy is of Page of Wands, but it is in reversal. Somewhere an opportunity or a dream that you wanted to manifest, or you want to manifest, it is a possibility, but is going in reversal. Why so? One reason can be that you're not finding it worth your time and energy. Another can be emotions, because elaborating it is moon and strength, right? So sometimes we may take time to manifest what we really want to manifest. Sometimes our emotions become a hassle or an obstruction. So the card of moon represents us dealing with our emotions, and it's not always that smooth or one take thing, right? Emotions is a heavy thing, and these are waves, it's an ocean, and you need to, but card of moon always has a sun along with it, so that represents you in your future need to work upon your emotions in order to reach the sync between emotions and logic, between being like someone who flows in the emotions and being extremely logical and practical. You have to find a middle way. And Libras, they most of their life is spent in balancing relationships, basically, right? So in your future, you may find yourself amidst a lot of emotional waves, but you have to figure out a way, work through them, process all those emotions that are coming to in your mind. And right beside it is card of strength. So basically, no matter how wild a lion is, but the woman with love can tame that lion. So with love, regardless how difficult your emotions would be, your emotions related to different connections would be, you would be able to tame them and attain the balance that is required. If it is external, then it is with people, right? So then also use love. And if it is your own self also, then like you may worry about your past mistakes or your bad behavior or your excessive good behavior, whatever be the case. So then be as loving and kind towards yourself also, and be as loving and kind towards others also. With love, you can tame the harshest, most people or emotions, right? These are hand in hand. And once you do that, you would also be able to manifest whatever is that you want to manifest. Then bottom of the deck is Seven of Wands. Somewhere something that you're not realizing is that out of many manifestations, you are pretty focused upon, you have been and you would be focused upon manifesting one certain kind of reality, one dream, one manifestation, because of which all these experiences are happening. In your past, you worked upon your emotions and went to your spiritual side and worked upon that. In your present, you are building up the required resources for that. In your future, again, you need to utilize your love energy and process all your emotions and figure out a way to finally be in sync, both from your logical and emotional side, and ultimately manifest what you really want to manifest. So the entire journey is for this manifestation, for you to choose one thing out of many manifestations, many dreams, and actually make it possible. Alright, this is your this is your present reading. I hope it helped you out and it resonated with you, and I wish you all the best. And right now you are pretty abundant. I'm glad that you're abundant. Stay abundant, stay blessed. And in your future also, whenever that emotional turmoil would happen, be in your love energy. You are pretty loving. Ensure that you're still loving. Do not be dissuaded by people's conduct. Do not be dissuaded by darker forces. You are very loving, and tap into that loving side of yours. All right. Wish you good luck, yo. Bye.